Yeah. Step onto the playground, feel the energy.
To the podcast playground, where podcasters come to play. Today, we still talking movies in Jacksonville. And today, my guest is none other than Junior. Welcome, man.
Hey,
glad you to be here.
Appreciate you.
Oh, man. So, tell me a little bit about who is Junior?
Okay, a little bit about me. Originally from Detroit, repping the D.
You're a long way from home.
A long way from home. Ask me if I'm going back. No.
You don't like snow?
Actually, I left for a reason, okay? I left for a reason. So, left Detroit, 18, joined the Navy, been in the Navy for 30 years, and retired here in Jacksonville after 3 decades serving this country. Some people will serve like 20, 22. Mm-hmm. Me, I'm a true patriot. I'll serve 30, and then you have, the Navy, the Marine Corps, the Air Force, Space Force, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, the Coast Guard, and then the Army. You know what I'm saying? So, you
know what? I guess I served. Let me tell you, it was hard to get that damn widow badge.
So, yeah, and that's got me here. I'm here with my wife. I have 5 children, 14 grandchildren. And, life is good, bro. Life is good.
That's a blessing.
It is.
It's a real blessing.
So
then what, driving the road you was driving down, what made you say I'm a veer into movies?
Now, I've always loved entertainment. I've always loved movies, television, dance shows, all that. I loved entertainment. But me being the youngest of my family, I was the runt. I was the last one. So all of my sisters and my brother, everybody was older than me. So they already had boyfriends, girlfriends. They done moved out, had jobs, the whole nine. So me being the youngest, I would be at home with my mom. And we would sit around and watch TV shows, movies, and I'll be the one that catch the mistakes. And I would drive her crazy because I'd be like, all right, Mom, wait, you see his tie? All right, wait, look, now it's over here. All right, wait, now look, it's back. So it would drive her crazy. She said, listen, if you think you can do better, make your own movies.
So she pushed you into it?
She pushed me right into it. So, challenge accepted.
So then you did?
I did.
You made multiple movies.
Yes.
Dude, that is wild. Hey, sometimes it's what you tell a person as a child that they hold on to.
It'll stick with you, yes.
Yeah, it causes them to aspire to be something you didn't even think they was going to reach.
Exactly.
That is wild. So do you write
I
movies
write
as well?
Mm-hmm. I write and direct. But now that we have this coalition of filmmakers, we are on each other's sets now as whatever's needed. You might see me on a set and I'm a boom operator. You might see me on a different set for a different film and I might be behind a camera. You'll see me on a different set and I might be, the slate operator. So in this little coalition that we have now as independent filmmakers, we're going to help and do whatever we can to make some of the best films come out of Jacksonville.
So the community that you work within, that you kind of help build too because you're a part of it. So you kind of help build it as well. Do you feel like that community is strong here in Jacksonville, or do you feel like it's a little divided in Jacksonville?
I would say it was. It was divided. But now when people come and see us on set, they're seeing like all these directors. They're like, wait a minute, whoa. I was part of his movie. I was part of your movie. I was part of her movie. Why are all these directors and producers are all on one set? So it's starting to click into them now. Oh, they are a part of a coalition. They're helping each other out. We see other communities doing the same thing. And I have to say the production of their films are very, very good. Why? Because they're all on each other's set, making the other one better.
So they're all building a community,
mm-hmm.
and then they're working together within that community, within strengths, to make sure that there is no weaknesses.
Absolutely. So nothing gets missed. Audio, visual, slate, lighting, nothing gets missed. I'm
not gonna lie, I did notice that on your last movie that I was on your set, because
mm-hmm.
I did a little bit of drone work.
Right, yes.
I was on your set, and I was watching, I was like, man, you went and sat in the chair, 5 minutes later, you was down there. I was, I don't know if he directed. You know what? Whatever he doing is working because they listening.
Yes. And again, it's within that coalition of folks. And I was shooting another film, Rights of a Father. And at the beginning, when I first got here and started doing films, you're doing everything yourself.
Right.
But once we came together as this film community, they're like, Junior, you're in the way. Go sit in your chair. I'm like, I'm in the way? Collectively, they're like, yes.
Nah, it's not as a group project,
I said,
everybody.
Okay.
Usher him to the door.
Gotcha. So I'll go sit in my chair until they tell me, hey, we're ready. We're good. We're ready to go. And then we'll go from there. And so I'm learning every time I'm on set with the education of all of these writers, directors, actors, and producers. Man, I just learn every day. And I get smarter every day when we're on set.
Man, that in itself is awesome because I'm a firm believer you never stop learning.
Absolutely.
If you intend on being good at what you do, you can't stop learning it. You always have to figure out ways to grow, whether it's equipment or it's knowledge and where you're trying to do lighting. You have to keep growing.
Yes, absolutely.
You can't sit still. And then if you can build a village behind you, that's worth even more.
I'm telling you, man.
That is worth even more.
Sky's the limit.
So what you got coming on the horizon?
Whew, okay. So with my own projects, I have a film called Never Too Late.
Okay.
That's coming out 2026. And then right behind that, we got a TV show called The Cougar's Den.
You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to behave.
Listen.
You know what? I'll edit it out.
The Cougar's Den is really going to shake up the independent world. It's going to shake it up. It's a really, really good written TV show. We got some of the most talented writers. Crystal Stallings is one of the most talented writers here in the city, and she's writing for this TV series.
That's going to be insane.
It's going to be insane. You know, you got...
Now, let me tell you, my TV watching is very limited.
Okay.
The last movie I seen was Tommy Boy.
Ouch, that guy died. Wow.
Yeah, so...
Okay.
In order for me to slow my mind down, by that time, I'm asleep.
Yeah.
And then when I pop back up, I'm right back to the computer. I'm right back editing something. I'm doing something to keep my mind going. So to see like Michael Carter's movie.
Mm-hmm. Which one? Like
the Christmas one.
Oh yeah,
To see that, to actually sit still long enough out of my ADHD day to watch it, I was like, I feel accomplished. Next movie, Tommy Boy.
and I will tell you what people are going to take away from it is the production of it.
You know what though? That's what I look for the most.
Really good. You know, the shots, the production, the lighting. I mean, it was really, really good.
That's what I look for the most. And I think that's why I really don't watch a lot of TV, because it's like painting cars. When I go to the car lot, I'm checking gaps. I'm looking down body panels. After them almost 11 years in the body shop, I hate car lots.
Just bring it back to you.
I went and looked at a Jeep Wagoneer about 3 weeks ago.
Those are nice.
Oh, yeah.
Those are nice.
But looking down the side of it, I was like, man, we can't do this. It looked like a Tahoe with Jeep stickers.
Yeah.
So I turned around.
These are really nice.
Yeah, it is.
They are really nice.
So I turned around and said, babe, I'm wait till May. If something else pop in my mind, I'll buy something in May.
Yeah.
But I can't do it right now because ain't none of these gaps on these doors right. She talking about, but you can't see it inside the car. It took 6 months to buy that truck that's sitting out there.
Oh, the pickup truck.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It took me 6 months and 3 car lots.
Wow.
So I know details is everything, because there are those people who watch it for the camera angles, who watch it for the storyline, who watch it for the production quality itself.
Yes, and that's the one thing, you know, as far, and I don't like saying independent anymore, because we are just literally filmmakers. We're just filmmakers. Just because you have a bigger budget doesn't make you less of a filmmaker.
Yeah, I was gonna wonder where that
Yeah,
word. I
so-
wonder where independent
Yeah,
come from
it's
because
like-
technically Steven
Yeah,
Spielberg is independent.
Because you have your own studio. So yeah, I would say the production now is a lot higher than you had when, say, Spike Lee started. When John Singleton started. So now we have no excuse. Looking at, say, Michael Carter's Christmas special, the production on that, it looks just as good as any other film you would see at Regal Cinemas. I mean, the production was really good.
I think about it like this: looking at Carlos's movie.
Yes.
Looking at going on your site on Facebook and looking at some of the stuff that you've done, it's the quality is there.
Yes.
And there's other people, other directors here in Jacksonville that I went on their sites and I've seen the quality that they put out. And I understand, there's levels to the game.
Yes. Yes.
You're not going to be great starting out because that's the key word, starting out.
Right.
But when you work with people and you want to learn from them, you have the ability to become great.
Right.
And then if you build a village, now you got gold.
There's that sky. The sky's the limit.
Oh yeah. It's the infinity and beyond.
Exactly.
So let me ask you another question. So many people are stuck on cameras. Do you have a preference, or do you say learn the equipment and then you can do it on anything?
And people are going to think it is the camera. It is not. It is the team, the crew you have behind you. That is what's going to bring your story to life and the production level. It's not the camera. It's not the lens. Now, you can have a $20,000 camera. If you don't know what you're doing with it, guess what? It's going to look like you got a cell phone. Literally. You know what I'm saying? You got to know your equipment. So it's not the camera. It is the lighting. Lighting is going to give you the mood and what you're trying to bring to life and how you're trying to get and draw the audience in. People do not understand. It's like, okay, what kind of camera you got? Oh, okay, great. Then they go out and buy that camera, but they can't produce what you just did. They're like, man, I got the same camera. It's not. Lighting. Once filmmakers realize lighting is just as important as audio and the camera itself, they'll understand once you light it the correct way, you will get the exact same
every time
look every time, and you will rival Hollywood. Hollywood's that.
I'm guilty of buying a camera. So like the studio we're in now, we started out with one Sony camera. I'm up to 5 of them. Up to 5 Sony cameras. But the good part is I can go to any one of them 5 Sony cameras and I can go through that god-awful long menu. Sony, you did that to me. Go through that god-awful long menu and I know how to check my false colors, set my white balance. If I need to, I can send it for ProRes RAW out. I can do all that.
Yes.
But I took the time to learn that before I went and just kept buying.
Right. Thinking that all I gotta do is turn it on.
And it's gonna be great.
And I'm gonna get the great.
Yeah, let me tell you, I tried that. It don't work.
I'll tell you now.
I had some black people that were black. I had some black people that were blacker, and I had some white people you just couldn't see.
Right, exactly.
So I'm gonna tell you, it ain't. You can't just turn it on and hope for the best.
Right.
That's not how it works.
And I can't remember the director's name, but he did The Creator with Mr. David Washington, and the quality it was on an FX, a Sony FX. But again, the lighting, the lenses, certain lenses, and then of course go through the camera and get, I've learned all this, the white balance, the kelvins, and the filters and everything. That is going to give you the look that you want your audience to have. So of course, it's not just the camera. You have to know how to work the camera. You have to light it up. I would never say perfectly, but you have to light it to how you want the audience to have it.
Right, because that's subjective.
Exactly.
I've seen people who they love that Rembrandt look.
Yes, the Rembrandt look or the teal and orange look.
I'm not a Rembrandt fan because I can't walk around and see people in Rembrandt So
Yeah.
I want the light to be evenly wrapped around the individual. Now, if I'm trying to tell something sad,
You
I'm
bring it
gonna bring them
down.
down.
Yeah. Your blue and your grays.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it a little bit more moodier.
Yes.
But I'm not trying to do the Rembrandt thing because that's not quite what I do a lot of. And it's all about knowing the equipment.
Knowing the equipment. My first film I did here in Jacksonville, I shot on this phone in my pocket, with iPhone. First Coastal Fair, I shot it with an iPhone. You should have seen. You should have seen the actors when I showed up with this iPhone. They like, okay, he doing some behind the scenes. They like, where's the real camera at? It's like, okay, is he gonna set up or not?
That's that TikTok thing. Oh, this what your budget is? Let me go put the gimbal up.
So they like, seriously, you gonna shoot the whole movie? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot the whole thing with this iPhone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it turned out very well. Once
I was
showed
surprised
them,
what you could do with iPhone.
Once I showed them, I edited. They was like, okay, all right, you got a little something going on here.
You mean to tell me you ain't hold the phone like this while you was doing it the whole time?
I had it on the gimbal. I had it on the gimbal. But they was like, okay, they had buy-in. Once I showed them an edited version of it, they had buy-in. But of course now we've moved up,
Well, yeah, because it's all about growth.
It's all about growth, yes.
Man, I know I want to have you and the other guys back eventually.
Okay.
So, I want to say thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Do you want to tell them where they can find you at?
They can find me on Facebook, Junior Ashwood, easy day, or swing to Instagram at ID4 Nation, which is the company, and go to TikTok, Boss Man.
Sweet. So with that being said, as always, thank you for joining us on the playground, and we'll catch you on the next one. We're out.